Hey guys, it's Friday, March 27th. Um, I was actually texting someone earlier today and explaining how my outcome for my breast cancer and surgery, like, it's just amazing. And I was explaining to her why. And so I thought this would be a good topic to actually upload on here just to spread some awareness. A lot of people, a lot of my friends, whatever that is, a lot of my friends that I actually show like pictures of my breast after since I've my surgery. I'm 2.5 weeks in. Most of my friends can't believe it. It's totally not what they expected. Um, they expected like a typical the mastectomy scar that goes across your chest and where you don't have your nipples, um, or they or they just cut. Well, I'm very fortunate and blessed because I get my mammograms and I went and had just a routine mammogram. They wanted to do the 3D and I said, sure, let's do it. Um, that's how we found this. And literally, we found it routine mammogram. It just popped up. It just popped up. It was DCIS, early stage breast cancer, non-invasive. So it just popped up like literally right when we caught it. So, and thank God that we caught it when it did because it just popped up. That means it's been brewing around there for a while. Plus, because it was non-invasive, it made my options a lot better when it came to my mastectomy. And I'm not talking about, what made me decide to go with the mastectomy rather than the lumpectomy. No, I'm just talking about like how finding out that I had this DCIS early made a huge difference in my mastectomy, um, because I was able to keep my own skin, my own nipples. Um, Really cool thing. I had implants back in 2007, which doesn't matter now. Didn't matter then, actually, because it's no comparison having a breast implants and mastectomy. There's no comparison. Um, but besides the point, I had those implants, so I already had a pocket in my chest cavity that I was able to put the expanders in, which was awesome, because that alleviated some of the muscle pain since there was already a pocket there, so there was nothing they had to cut through. Thank God. Anyway, so they just cut underneath, put the my oncologist took all the breast tissue out. They got everything out all the way back to my chest cavity. There's nothing. The oncologist got it all out, took a lymph node. I'm cancer free, blah, blah, blah. So then the plastic surgeon goes in and he starts the reconstruction process, and that is expanders. But it is amazing, like, how to look at it now and see how my situation could be different if I didn't catch this. Because I know now from the research, the DCIS type of cancer, the early breast cancer, it's very fast moving. It's an aggressive, non-invasive. So literally we caught it just in time. If it would have been, it probably would have been another year to 2 years before I would have actually maybe felt a lump, or knew that something was wrong. I think I would have probably known a lot sooner than that because I had been sick for so long and I didn't realize that my immune system had taken a hit. And I had no idea. I thought I was just sick. But it made a big difference, because if I had not have known, and if I would have waited till I normally do my mammograms, which is in October, but they were 3 months behind. I called in November. They were 3 months behind. So if I would have waited, I mean, and I would have not known, I could have we could have found out when I had stage 1 or stage 2, and it was invasive cancer. And then I would have had to do chemo, and would have had to do radiation. I would have not been able to keep my my own nipple, because I had the nipple sparing mastectomy. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So God is good, and I just wanted to do just a short video just to let everyone know that once the world turns back on, get your mammograms. Make sure that you're checking. Buddy Check 3 is something that KY3 in Springfield, Missouri, they do. It's called Buddy Check 3. You can Google it. But on the 3rd day of every month, just make it a habit of just checking your breast. I never thought it was no big deal. When my OBGYN, I'd go in for my yearly, and I'd lay down, and he would do the buddy check and check for lumps. I had no idea. I wasn't even tripping. So just make sure that you guys pay attention and help, self-care. Take care of yourself. It's so important. It's so important. Anyway, take care. Hopefully everybody has a great day. Bye.